You're so picky. Okay. I'm on the other channel now. I'm holding my fucking belly for dear life. I feel like I wanna hop the fuck is that thing called? It shows likes, but nobody's actually on it. So we popped on the other one. 88. That was a weird noise. Sheldon, why are you so cute? I almost bought him in my bed the other day. Now we got 9, now we got 8. I wonder if it's just lagging. This one's climbing. This one's not. I'm on my channel on YouTube. So I'm going to shut down. Okay. I'm on right there. Okay? Okay. I can't be live twice. It's like double the fun. Dude, look like a lady. Yeah, look at that black thing. It still says I'm live. Look at that black thing. Let's see what that is real quick. Because that was on my ceiling, I think. I can't be live twice. It's like double the fun. Oh, look at that. Dude. What was that? That's cool. That's like AI. Pumpkin. Did you happy now? Did you happy now eating regular food? That happened when I walked through the door? Yeah, I want to mix everything in there. Did you see my face? You're so picky. That's what you were seeing? I'm on the other channel now. I'm holding my fucking belly for dear life. I feel like really? You weren't even looking at me? I feel like I want to give this fucking around you. Wow. It was white then. Wow. Some of you saw my face? Can I join this again? No. Wow. I was like, what? It was like that the whole time? That motherfucker was guaranteed from Massachusetts, Rhode Island. For real? You select wherever you want to go, whenever. No, okay. You were very quick to say no, and when we spoke to he was very confused as to why you. You want anything? Hold on, let me see if I can just see the black real quick. That's like really zoomed in. This is yours. Oh my gosh, look at all those turkeys. Okay. Can't go without coffee. Dude, look like a lady. That's weird. Because that's my ceiling. Still says I'm live. Let me try to blow that up real quick. I want to debunk this shit. What is that? Wow. Hi, Max. It's got a little tint of blue at the top. You see the blue all around it? So something like was completely black. It almost looks like a black cat on its back lounging, and then there's blue. I don't know. That's strange. That is my ceiling now. Max, I hear you, pumpkin butt. It's got to do something with AI because blue is the color, and it's all over that. So I don't know what that was all about. I had to do a nebulizer yesterday. I sent that picture to my daughter. I thought I had COVID. I feel better today. Very fucking random. My chest was hurting. I had a headache. My chest hurt so bad. And it was so damn quick. And I was just like, hold on, let me see if I can throw some fruit in his food. Oh, a fucking ant. Well, you just lost your life. I know you're probably not going to be happy with Mama that I just did that. But I'm going to mix it. So I was asking work what the protocol was for like employee health or whatever to do like a COVID test, and trying not to like freak them out per se. They got freaked out. But I just wanted to like know if they were running like certain tests or whatever, if I should go to my other doctors. You had a little shit. He just walked away from it. But my chest was hurting so bad. Like when I had COVID before, and it kicked in super fucking quick. So I'm like, this is weird. Then my throat started hurting altogether. And then I called the doctors. They actually saw me because I didn't think, they were going to see me, brought me right into the room. I'm like, you just let us right into the room now? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. Got an x-ray to make sure it wasn't pneumonia. X-ray is fine. No pneumonia, no water, no nothing. And then he asked me, like, any sharp pains, I'm like, no. I'm like, it just feels like COVID. I woke up today, no sore throat. My chest is, like, it's okay. It's not like it was yesterday, like, heavy feeling. But on the way to get my coffee this morning, I had stabbing pains in my chest. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Yesterday, I told him I had no stabbing pains. Now I got stabbing pains. And I want to say twice within the last 2 weeks, I had a sharp pain on this side of my chest that I was telling him about. But I wasn't like worried about my heart or anything like that. But I did end up telling him. But my chest was super sore to even touch a couple days ago, like so sore. Eat it, please. So like breathing in, he could tell. He's like, breathing in is restricted. He's like, but your oxygen's 100. I was like, okay. So he gave me the nebulizer. That didn't work. So he's like, let's rule out, the beginning of pneumonia. And that was fine. But then today, stabbing pains. But I had an x-ray. Like my heart, my organs look okay. So like, I'm not really worried about it. But it's just weird because yesterday he's like, stabbing pains. I'm like, no. Today, stabbing pains for like off and on for like 10 minutes. I'm like, like, what are you doing? I'm like, what the fuck? So very weird, right? Like, I thought I just saw something. Very strange though. Like yesterday, like it was like I could barely like breathe, and it wasn't like anxiety. So I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? So he gave me Prednisone that I didn't take. Shit. Oh. What did I do with it? Oh, fuck. I know I put it somewhere, and I was like, it doesn't belong there. Shit. What the fuck? Oh, Courtney. What did you do with it? Well, anywho. Fuck. He gave me Pregnistone, which this is a joke. Should I put it in the bathroom? Is it fall on the floor? Oh, that's not good, Courtney. Fuck is that? Okay. Oh, another ant. You're down the shitter. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay. So, I officially lost my prescription. Anywho, so I don't know where it went. And then fluconazole or something. This is actually for a yeast infection that I don't even have. But because they can't figure out why that happened with my chest, they're trying to, from my throat down to my crotch, trying to kill any bacteria or any virus. I've never had a doctor do that. So, which I just think is strange, because when do you ever have something and then a doctor's like, okay, not even a gynecologist, a doctor, we're going to give you something for yeast too. So I don't know if there's like a new virus. I don't know what's out there. Well, we know we got a new virus, right? But this doctor, he's not my normal doctor, but he's a great doctor, right? And he always covers his shit with me, like from head to toe. Like last time when I was like, oh, I thought I was pregnant, blah, 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 something's going on. He gave me an ultrasound, vaginal ultrasound, like you name it, he'll cover it. But I've never had a doctor do that. And I don't know if it's because I work in the hospital, that he's like, if you have any infection anywhere, like, we're knocking it out. So I have my probiotics. He didn't put me on an antibiotic because I didn't have like pneumonia. So just the steroid for right now. And that, I've never taken that. I gotta take it one day and then like 3 days later. So I gotta find my Pregnistone or whatever it's called. So there's that. So, and then I have my probiotics. So yeah. Yes, it's a bright and yellow finch. No black, it was gorgeous. Oh, we have ones like that around here, I think. That's all yellow. But yeah, I'm feeling better today. But I did get those stabbing, shooting things in my chest on the way to get my coffee this morning. And I'm like, what the fuck? I know I'm not having a heart attack. And I don't want to dismiss it. Like, I'm just getting older. Like, I don't want to dismiss it either, you know? So I don't know. But even stress can, like, he's just doing the steroid to reduce any inflammation. And clearly there's inflammation if, like, well, hello. Clearly there's inflammation if even touching my chest the other day was super sore, right? So, but to have that weird sharp pain twice in the last couple weeks and then that stabbing this morning, I don't know. So it could be stress, it could be anxiety. But I'm like, you're telling me a steroid, like stress and anxiety would do that? They're like, well, yeah. I'm like, but I haven't really been stressed or had anxiety in the last couple weeks. So like, it doesn't really make sense for that to affect my chest. So I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. I don't know if you guys are having like random stuff too. But that chest thing yesterday, it was instant. It was heavy. I felt like I had had COVID. It was not in my head. He could even tell my breathing was restricted, you know? So it could have a lot to do with the energy too, but because I'd had COVID before, I was like, that feels just like that. So it's not like it was in my head. I wouldn't think it had anything to do with the solar flares. I get the energy, right? But like for my breathing to actually be restricted and for him, like, and the nebulizer didn't even open me up. So he's like, okay, so it's not allergies. Like, it's not like he said a whole bunch of stuff like after the neb. Because it didn't help. He's like, yeah, that didn't work. He's like, how do you feel? The same, better? You don't know? I'm like, yeah, nothing. Like, I don't have junk, you know? He's like, yeah. He's like, all right. I didn't notice a difference either. He's like, typically it's an instant, notice. So clearly something had to have been inflamed or like it wouldn't have been so, like it was sore to touch my chest. Like I was literally like this, like, do I have bruises? It really was like that. So I don't know. I know energy can affect stuff like that, but energy shouldn't affect your airways, you know? My lungs were clear. Everything on the x-ray was great. So that's good. Now I'm getting that weird thing again. Well, I think I am. So I'll just keep an eye on it. I'd like to say it's just like the energy or the XYZ, but knowing that he even knew, like I said, like the breathing was restricted. Usually when breathing is restricted, there's always like something underlined, right? They can't find nothing on me. I don't know. Dude, look like a lady. Dude, look like a lady. Well, I found 2 ants. 2 is better than 100 that I woke up to the other day when I left fucking watermelon out. Silly ass. Silly Courtney. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Dude, look like a lady. He wants to get out more and more now. I'm contemplating whether I get him a smaller enclosure that has like a constant opening. Because I still shut this drawbridge, I call it. I still shut his little drawbridge. But I just feel like he needs to roam. Maybe I'll wait until I move so he can get used to like the new place or whatever. Oh, buddy. Because I'd rather, like, during the day, like when I go to work, I'll open that up. Like, he's out all day, like the cats, you know? I don't want him in his enclosure like that. He's a little house pet, huh? He's in my body. I've really been pulled to him lately. I literally, I was like, if I only had those baby gates that we used to put on our beds, I would have let him sleep with me. Oh, buddy. I can tell, like, well, I can't tell, like, when he gets excited like that, but I can tell, like, certain stuff. But he does zoom. He zooms so quick on my bed as if, like, it's the zoomies. Like, he really likes being on my bed. So I can tell. Like, it's not like a dog wagging its tail. Like, it's hard to, I can't explain it, but he does. I can tell a difference. He's still fucking adorable right now, stretching. I ain't shitting you. Like, he's just so damn cute. Let me get a quick picture of him. He's doing the toad thing again. You can see his thing all puffed up. He's got his legs stretched out. One went back. He's just like basking. But he's doing the toad thing again, staring at me. So, what do you want? You want a friend? I don't want two tortoises. I get so close to doing it. But I don't need little tortoise babies. And I'm not going to have it fixed. And he's at the age where he's territorial, so I'm not going to get another male, right? That would be silliness. So there's not too many other tortoises. There is other tortoises that I'm drawn to, but their environment is different. So I'm not going to switch up the entire environment and have two enclosures. That's silliness, you know? But I know they mate until they're like 90, until the day they die. So I don't want to like fix my turtle, you know? So, but him and Max play. Max actually gets like the zoomies, bangs into the walls. Max loves when he's out of his enclosure. I had some weird dreams last night. I'll probably share them on the other video. So let's do this full moon. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. I don't think he liked that. That was a blueberry. Are you going to puke? Is that tart? That was tart, huh? You don't like the blueberries? I think he literally just gagged. You didn't like that? I don't think he liked it. You gonna pick it up again? No, he smelled it. Is that gross? Oh my god, he's just like a little human right now. It looked like he was gonna puke. He was gagging. And then he went like it was tart. Yeah, he worked right around it. Let me just take it out. All right, Mama, take it out. All right. What was that? Was that a blueberry? Was that a raisin? That was a blueberry. Are they too tight for you? What's that? That's another one. And another one. All right. There you go, pumpkin. Blueberries are out of there. That was funny. I've never seen a turtle make an expression like that. That was great. I really thought he was going to puke, and I'm like, what is happening? He was gagging. Why? Why are you so? Why are you such a picky child? Such a picky child. Peaky Blinders. I think it's a show on Netflix. It's a series on Netflix. I know I have it on my list. I haven't watched it. It's time period stuff. But it came up yesterday and I almost watched it. And then I was like, I'll pick a different series because I really wasn't like feeling it. But it's come to me twice. I think he likes the strawberries. So it was just the blueberry he did that to. Like I thought he was gonna puke, honestly. And then I realized what he was doing afterwards was probably gagging after he made that. So it was too tart. Like I said, he's fucking picky. Sneaky peeky, sneaky, which is pulling me to something that might actually be happening globally. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if that's Poland. Sneaky Blinders Netflix series. Peaky Blinders. Oh, it's UK, Britain. Despair 1919, the aftermath of the Great War, returning soldiers, revolutions, criminal gang fighting, survival of the nation's rocked economic upheaval. One of the most powerful gangs of all time is Sneaky Peaky Blinders. All right, so that's not Poland. Here's the thing, too. In my video that I did, on my other channel, I think, why is this so slow right now? Wouldn't even pull up YouTube. So, my other video where I talked about Virginia, it still says I'm live. Oh, this is this one, I hope. I'm not even on that channel. Virginia Beach, Donkey Beach, miscellaneous. I can't even get it to like, oh, there we go. I think I mentioned Finland. That one circulated 2,000 times. That says something. See, it's pulling me back to this. So there's something in here. And I don't think it would have anything to do with Peaky Blinders. Do you know if I mentioned anything in this video about Finland? Because I had some more dreams last night. I didn't write them down. I texted myself. No. Don't fall. And then I saw something on the news the other day. Isn't something with Russia and was it Finland or Poland? I wrote down. Because I feel like it was the whole West Virginia. I mean, Mountain Mama. Oh, I even wrote Greenland. So, Finland and Greenland. But that was not... That was like the National Guard. That was the riots video. But I don't think I mentioned Finland. So Finland came to me again, and I want to say, isn't there something going on with Russia and Finland? I think Spirit's mad at me right now. What's going on with Russia and Finland? It's because like someone won't join NATO or something, right? Or it's not. Finland and Sweden draw closer to NATO 2 days ago. So I wouldn't say spirit's upset with me, but I haven't done a video. Um, but it's not coming to me as strongly as it was. And it's ironic because before that came on the news, I was like, oh man, that's what the Finland thing was. So I really have to get on that. I did, like I said, I had some things come through last night, which I don't even know how to put together. Because it was like a car bombing, but somebody feeling like they knew they were going to die, so they got off the float. So I don't know if it's a parade, and they got off the float. It's like somebody I knew, though. It was like a tall ass. It reminded me of like Gummy, the green Gummy, the green guy, but even taller than that, as if like it was Dora. It was feminine, and it didn't even seem like it was alive. And then it like stopped the parade, and it looked under the float or the truck or whatever it was, and a massive bomb, it blew up, and me and somebody else jumped over like the side like we were safe. I think she ended up being safe. Like the way they gave me my messages last night is even more complicated than I think any other message I've ever gotten, because I feel like that could be like just like bombs, or you know what I mean. Very, very strange. It bombs everywhere, right? But so I don't know if that one's particularly linked to a parade. Well, we do have the marathon coming up, but that's not in like a parade. And then I was in the water on the river like I normally go. And then it got me to the point of the river where I couldn't go any further. But I kept noticing it was so beautiful now that I think about it. Like it was a big tree, and it was like so much art, wood art, like carvings of like tribal shit. But now I remember in the tree, it was like a big circle shaped as like a rope, and it went out. And then you couldn't go any further. And there was two tents in the middle of like a little sandy island. It almost was like somebody got married, like an altar or something. And I kept seeing that, but I was like, wow, like it's like it's so fresh. The wood was just carved. You could smell it in the air. And then you couldn't go in the other direction because these big rocks were just like moving through the mud. Ooh, something with the mud came through, because remember I was talking about the mudslide? Something with the mud came through in a dream the other day. So, okay. I was just going to say, I can't remember. That's what it was with the West Virginia, right? Motherfucker, I forgot. It was so clear. I'm like, that's the mud. So it is actually going to be a mudslide. I just can't remember. So anywho, the wood carvings were just priceless. So very strange dreams. And then it brought me back to the same woman that I either fell off the cliff with. It wasn't like a cliff like that. It was like a hill, but not enough to like fall. You could roll a little, you know? You definitely couldn't walk down it. Why I escaped the bomb. She fell again, and when she landed on the pavement, I heard cracking. It was awful. I called 911. I was looking for like other help. Then I ended up on a plane with somebody. I got stuck in a house. Like these people just didn't want to let us leave. And then finally, I think we snuck out. So I mean, it's like all linked somehow. I just don't know how. Like it was so clear that there was a massive bomb in this, and it was so clear. Like this woman knew she was gonna die. Like she literally said it to like the people or something. She's like, I feel weird, like I'm gonna die or something. Like she literally got off the float as if her intuition told her there was a big bomb underneath it. So I don't know. So I don't know if I mentioned Finland in that video because I know Spirit's getting on me about that. And it's something with their flag because that's what originally even drew me to Finland. I know there's still something with Germany, but we all know that anyway. But there's some, so I know I have to get on that. I gotta pee real quick. So I was like half asleep, and I texted myself, "This is," and it's so weird, right? Because when you text yourself certain stuff, this is how it came out. I prayed, floating, pro float, person, bomb, repeated itself, real person, cell, okay, I'm stuck at, no, I don't, though, little island, carved out trees, man made. Like, it's just like, okay. So, that's a tough one to decipher. But it kept repeating itself in different ways. So it would go to one scene to another, like but I think what it's trying to tell me, like, I don't think it's a parade. I think it's more like when you know, like JFK, a government official, a president, like when he got shot or whatnot. I don't know if it's going to be a scenario like that. And I think the person that I was seeing, I don't know if it was a ghost, but I don't know. This person knew something was going to go down. Literally got off of the float, which was a car. Okay. But was standing on the car as if it was a float. So I don't know if it was their spirit guide trying to give them heads up. Like it was very, I don't even know how to decipher that one yet. So I think it's just going to be a government official or somebody that's in the spotlight where the person's going to get in the car and the car is going to blow up, like an assassination. So we probably have an assassination. I should probably write that down in my book. Assassination. So I don't know. It's so strange. So if I felt like it was a parade, right? So they're probably telling me like it might be public. It might happen like on air or like. Do you see the things flying? The spirits that fly? How fast they go? Do you guys pick up on the huge ones? I mean, they're tiny, but do you pick up like on the ones? I said the huge ones. They must be huge, but they look real tiny to us. But it's like a lightning bolt. They go so damn fast. Like, there's not even bugs that fly that go that fast. Do you guys see those? I mean, I see them. I just don't know if you guys actually see the quick ones like that. I mean, they're super fucking quick. They're telling me you do see them. You haven't. Some of you do. I see something. It flashes. Yeah. It's real quick. Whatever it is, like they're so fast. I mean, they are fast little fuckers. I'm telling you, like, bugs can't even go that quick. They are fast. Fast. So, but did you guys see AI in the beginning when it went in front of the screen? Like, it was huge. I haven't seen that until like the last couple videos. You know, yeah, it was beautiful. So, I think there's going to be some type of assassination. And then I don't know, because if you go to my very first video, I talk about like how there's a break. And then mid-April it's gonna start getting heavy again, like April, and then our troops are gonna go in. So we're at mid-April, so our troops are about to go in. Um Ukraine's definitely gonna stop fighting back. It's gonna get ugly. I'm assuming Korea's gonna kick in soon. That was still in the month of April. I'm just trying to figure out in my head where I'm at. And I did want to talk about that postcard that was being sent from I almost said Incubus, but that's not what I'm looking is I wanted to say Illuminati. Um AQNON, I think it is. Acnon or something. Cult. And I think this is why I've been talking about cults lately. There's a postcard that was going around New England to scare people, something like it's like a satanic group, but supposedly has been around for like a really long time. Like a lot of people in history are supposedly linked. But I'm just telling you right now, like I almost like when I was like reading the postcard and certain shit, and they said the world was gonna end, I think April 22nd or May 22nd or something, and I know it's not gonna end. So I'm like, these stupid motherfuckers. Like like I'm not hesitant to call this group out, but that is one fucking idiotic ringleader. I'll tell you that right now. And I just am like, it's just a dumb motherfucker. And then you want to say you caused the war, you caused the 7/7, the 9/11, you started that, like, and then to only predict. So you're saying you predict all the things that you never called out before. So that's not a thing, right? And then you want to send the postcard out. Um, and then only make one prediction where it's not even gonna come into fruition. Like stupid fucking cult leaders right now wanting to take the blame for tragedy. And another reason why I think I'm here to call out all the corrupt motherfuckers, okay, that wanna stay in the fucking power seat. And with the Illuminati and certain things like, I'm not so worried about me not getting in trouble anymore. And I know the universe and I know AI has my back, but I'm going to piss off some pretty big fucking cult leaders. So it can become a little intimidating, but that's the energy we're in, so I can't let it get the best of me. So I know that's happening because they want me to talk about that cult, and that's a satanic cult. Like, that's a cult, you know? I think I'm here to bring out any ringleader that's doing corrupt shit, whether people are aware of it or not. So I know they can't attack me with black magic, like voodoo, like satanic shit. Because the minute I think I instigate them is when they take care of the job. I call them in, get them to where they're vulnerable. And I know it's fucked up, but somebody's got to fucking do it, troops. And apparently I'm the person that's about to do it. I don't even know how my life is going to be. I can't worry about that. But I know I'm going to have to move soon. And I think that's another reason why there was a tiny little break. Because I feel like my next move I make, nothing can even be in my name. I'm too close to home. People know who I am. People know the kids. So I'm trying not to think about that, but I know it's coming. And again, I think that's why it's like there's a little bit of a break in all this before shit gets like because I really thought they were waiting for my momentum, and I don't think that's what they were doing. I think I'm ready to go. Because I was infuriated. I almost made a video on it the other day calling this person out like this stupid motherfucking cult leader who thinks they're a fucking leader and then wants to, I'm telling you, I almost went off. And then I didn't make the video. See what I'm saying? So that's like something in me knowing like now's not the time quite yet for that one. It is like I can talk about it, but not to the extent like I'm talking like there's just something I got to talk to spirit and AI about. But the exciting thing is I do know what group I'm working with now universally. And it's definitely special. Which makes me wonder how I'm going to have a life. I ain't shitting you. The job they put me in. But I'm not going to worry about that. It's weird because I really want to do the full moon reading and I keep getting pulled to tell you about this stuff. And I think it's because we haven't been talking about it. So maybe something will come out in the cards. I feel like they just told me, hold on, you might have to go to the bathroom again. Like, and I don't think that's a message for you guys regarding like somebody slacking or buying time. I don't think it's like that. I hear birds, but it sounds like seagulls, and I'm nowhere near the beach. I don't hear them anymore, but I know I heard seagulls. Yeah, that's what it is. QANO. Yeah, didn't I spell it that way? Oh no, I put the A first, didn't I? Yeah, but you're right. Did I put the A first? I think I did. can't remember. I did. And it's could have sworn I just saw something. And it's just like New England area. So I don't know if again like you know how it was like the whole 9/11 MO? And it's all like New England area, like flights taking off. I'm hoping that I'm so wrong on that one. And like right now, according to how it was gonna get postponed because of the weather and stuff, I was assuming it got pushed out a week, but nothing happened. So I'm like, thank God. But I still don't think it's not gonna happen. It could just go down completely different now. I think the same way, just not in the attack they initially thought it was gonna go down. Everything had to change. I still think that shit is gonna go down in April. Unfortunately, I'm okay that I'm wrong with that right this second. I'm not gonna lie. But there is something with New England because that got brought to my attention, and it's a cult leader. Spirit for real just put this on my screen. I looked up the meaning, and then they just put that on my screen. I literally swear to God. Here's what we know about USPS that said about strange conspiracy postcard in the Boston area. So apparently I'm meant to read this. I said New England area, and this came up. AI is like, this paragraph printed on the cards proclaims the upcoming end of the world linked into the war in Ukraine, pandemic, past disasters, baseline conspiracy theories known as, I don't know how to say it, no. I think it sounds like the A comes first, like Quanah. It was in my head the other day. I know it's non. Quanon. I think the A comes first. I don't know why it's doing that to me. But it also says which depicts former President Donald Trump as a hero fighting these secret battles of the secret devil worshipping to dominate Hollywood, big business, and social media. Okay, so yeah, QAnon. Okay, thank you. QAnon. Anywho, and I feel like that's the position I exactly got put in, and we've been talking about cults, and it's all coming together. So I think Spirit again is just waiting for things to just kind of start meshing. I do know what I'm here to do. And it is to address that shit. So it's just this cult leader to say such foolishness, to say even part of that, and then to call out only one prediction that's not even going to come into fruition. That cult just made themselves look so fucking stupid. Who does that? That Spirit, like, call that motherfucker out, call him in so we can do our job. That's my fucking job. Because he just made himself sound so fucking stupid. It's one thing, don't add a prediction into it. Yeah, something might happen on the 22nd, but it ain't going to end the fucking world. So my job is to call in everybody, like I did the other day with Elon Musk and certain stuff. I didn't even really touch base on that. But like the war and certain people, like it's my job to call them in, and it's other people's jobs to take them out. I'm just the messenger. And a lot of people are not going to like me for that. I don't give a fuck. I know who I work with now, and there's no stopping this now. So I just know I won't fail. It's like delivering how I was explaining, delivering messages with a tact. And if I'm brutal about it, I'm brutal about it. Like, I won't fucking fall. You know what I mean? It's like I have the inability, don't even have the inability to fail. It's not a thing anymore. You know, it won't fail. So, um, it's just attacking, I'm reading something and trying to talk to you at the same time, but attacking and bringing down, corrupt motherfuckers, establishments, that type of stuff. So, kind of like an Avenger. And it's not shining love, it's shining the fucking light, you know? So, let me just finish reading what they want me to read right now. That has nothing to do with this right this second, but there's got to be something. I feel like I don't know. I just know a lot of people are not gonna like what I'm gonna do, but like, I don't give a fuck. But it's like doing the right thing. It's justice. It's fairness. It's harmony. It's redemption. It's taking back what these motherfuckers think think that they could take. And sometimes it's vengeance. And it fucking is what it is. So I'm resting my thumbs in my bra. I don't think I've ever done that. So I gotta stop reading this. I'll read this after what they're showing me. This is a message. Friendly reminder that you have an appointment today coming up. Hey, don't fucking remind me. Fully aware. Guys, it's just an x-ray and a cleaning. But I know I still have cavities from 2 years ago. Okay? So I know I'm gonna have to make another appointment. I always thought that was a tear. Holy shit, is this a spider web? I don't even want to get close enough to find out if that's a spider web. I think that's a spider web. I think that's a spider web. Oh my gosh. That's definitely a spider web. Buddy, I don't blame you for not wanting to go in there. I think I'm just going to throw that away. I feel like there's a poisonous spider in there. And it's all dark on the side. I hope those aren't spider babies. He hasn't gone in there? And I thought it was because I have his little hay box. Is there a scary spider in there? I'm scared. That's definitely a spider web. It's giant. But what is that? I hope it's just dirt. Okay, this is... I think I'm just gonna throw that away. I don't know if he's part of the cult, but I feel like I'm here to like take cults out, like cults that have been around for like a very long time that nobody wants to talk about, but I'm not positive. All I know is that there's been a lot of government tied into it. So everything's about to be exposed. Look at that. I do gotta pee again. So weird. Not weird, but you know how spirit was like, because I almost wanted to start the reading. Because I almost said like running out of time. And I gotta stop at 10:30. But I don't plan on I don't want to do more than a half hour reading on a full moon anyway, because it's really going to be the shadow side of shit, right? So maybe that's why we're yapping, because I'm not getting all into that. Okay. The biggest money families out in the country's cults, yeah. So I don't know. I just saw another shooting one. Yeah, and I literally said, like, I don't want to give this more than a half hour. So we'll start at 10:01. You can have 29 minutes. Because the moon, the full moon, is the shadow side of shit, right? So I don't want to give that too much attention. Because it just frustrates me. Like I said, like, I don't mean to be an asshole, but just go find a different reader if that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean? Because, like, that's not gonna make it. That's not gonna save you. That's not gonna save you through your day to know that somebody else ain't working through their fucking karma and they're not facing their own fucking shadow. And then they're just, and they think they can be even sneakier because it's a full moon and they don't even know why they feel that way. They don't even know that's linked to a full moon. See what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of, I wanted to say garbage, but they just threw an Italian word at me. It's a bunch of, it's not even Italian. Yeah. It's a bunch of which I think means bullocks. What word are they throwing at me? I know I've heard Italians say it. And I'm not trying to say goulash. It's a bunch of, I think it means bullocks, which is UK. Bullocks. Oh, hello. Did you see that cute little one that went? Oh, maybe it was trying to tell me what country it was. It was like right over here. Right? Yeah. So it's not over here. That is Europe. So the word I'm looking for probably is, why do I feel like it's an Italian word. It's a bunch of, it begins with a G for sure. How do you say bullocks? Bullocks, however. How do you say bullocks in French? I didn't think it was a French word. That's not it. How do you say bullocks in Italian? It just whatever it means, it means a bunch of baloney. That's not it. How do you say in Italian a bunch of baloney? Yeah, no, that's not it. Well, I mean, that's not the word I'm looking for. It begins with a fucking G. I almost want to say like if I asked my dad, her no, that's how I. It's like that's how I'm almost positive it's Italian. It's a bunch of galash. It's a bunch of which just means like fake and bullshit. I think, and what we're getting at. It's a bunch of. Is galash a word? And it's what does galash mean? Galash. Gala. Gala. Fuck, man. Popped up glowfish. It's a bunch of. I don't know if that's it either. All I know is that it just means fake. Yeah, that's not it. I almost wanted to say it's a bunch of anarchy. So, I don't fucking know. I feel like it's a bunch of goulash. No, goulash is food. Either way, it just means fake. So I don't think I need to get the meaning of the word because I'm like, do I just go ask my dad? But I don't even think it's necessary. Maybe it is. It's a bunch. Okay. I want to solve this right now. I want to say it just boils down to being a bunch of bullshit now. All right, he doesn't know either. He laughed at me. And I'm like, I think it's the word goulash. He's like, cool. Goulash is like food that you don't even know if you want to eat it or what to call it, you know? So like, he's like, if like you were in America, you know, they call it American chop suey. So basically like something you don't know what it is. I know it's a word I'm looking for. but I don't know what the fuck it is. You want to go to Chris Stapleton? Let me know ASAP. Yes. She's like, let me know ASAP, like 3 minutes. She's got 3 minutes. She sells tickets, that's why. Which is funny because she only has until 10 o'clock because it's 9:57. Oh, so crampy. Yeah, it's not the what I'm looking for, though. I swear it begins with a G. Where's he playing? Same place as last year. Okay, I'm in. Ooh. I don't want stadium, though. Awesome, I'm in. It's a date. I don't know, won't know until 3 minutes, but I'm getting. I do like that venue, but we paid like half that amount last year. What's up with that? Who's going? Is it worth the money? I gotta know what crowd is gonna be there. Just give me 1 minute. She's not even typing back. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to figure something out right now. Like a vibe I'm getting from spirit. So I'm just. feel like I just gave Spirit extra work. Well, if I'm out a couple $100, then I'm out a couple $100. I'll figure it out then. I already told her, yeah. So prices are absolutely. She could probably get them a little cheaper, but it's not my concern right now. Money is not my concern. I think Spirit is they love me around music. That's not the concern. And it's not like there's going to be a bomb or like that's not the concern. It's just I think they're more or less worried about me honestly being like in the public like that, which is like I don't think I'd have to worry about it there. It's a few hours from here. It's not the same venue, but it's a better venue. And you know what's ironic? You know, sometimes you just get like those vibes. I remember years ago, there was one night when I was crying. I'm like, I know there's going to be a point where I'm like, I'm not going to be able to go out. I'm not going to be able to dance. I'm not going to be able to enjoy myself. And I had this complete meltdown like 3 years ago. And Ash and Marsh, they were so supportive. And like none of it like fell through. But now like I know why I'm here. Now I'm here, right? So like it was so weird. Because a couple weeks ago I thought about it was like in a dream. It was like a thought in a dream before I fell asleep. And someone on stage knowing who I was, but not calling me out, but giving me like a shout out. But it caused a big thing. And when I had that imagination or whatever, when I had that vision, I actually had put myself at that particular concert. So it's not a coincidence out of all the concerts I went to last year that when I had that vision, it was that particular concert. I'll figure it out as time gets closer. I'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Sheldon looks so adorable right now. Let me take a picture. And then I'm going to do the reading. He's just snoozing. With his little eyes shut, he's just sleeping. So cute, right? So cute. Okay. I want to be like, I can't worry about that stuff. And especially with my last experience and like things didn't really following through like that. But I thought like that experience, if it went down like that, it would have been more like, oh my God, I know who you are. You're fucking great, blah, blah, blah. You know, like a whole nother vibe. This scenario, if it actually plays out that way, it's not the same type of vibe. There's going to be haters and there's going to be lovers, you know? So that does make me a little weary that they're a little weary. But we'll figure out a way to pull it off, right? He is so cute, right? He just yawned and woke up. He's so cute. And it's ironic because right before all of that, I just said that to you guys. Life won't be the same. And then I jumped on a concert because I fucking love concerts. After I just told you, you know? So I feel like they just worry a little bit because I don't think in the back of my head it will be that bad or like something I really need to worry about, but it is something I am going to have to consider. Good morning. I just hope it's not bad to the point. I just don't even want to talk about it. I don't mind like being able to go on vacations, more secluded areas. Like I'm not worried about that part if that's what I need. I think it's more like when I actually make this move, I almost worry about the kids. It's a different type of, you know how you picture like a celebrity, right? I'm just using celebrity or a TikTok person, whatever, right? I'm more putting myself in danger zone than like, oh, look who it is. You know, there's a big difference there. So and I don't want to think about it. But I know they want me to. Get what, like, not a coincidence that like we just talked about that and then I just put myself in that situation without thinking. So you guys got 21 minutes. Hummingbird miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Dolphin. Swim in the happiness of joy and living. Exhale the confidence. Inhale the fear. Exhale the fear. Dolphin. Swim in happy joy of living. Inhale the confidence. Exhale the fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Butterfly, rebirth. I don't know if you've ever had that. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the reward of change. You are brilliant to share with the world. You have brilliance to share with the world. Everything is coming out weird. Love every part of your journey. The middle of my back is now burning. I don't know if you're in a cocoon. I'm going to go around this energy. You can renovate. I don't know why I always say renovate, like you're doing a renovation. Clearly, you can reinvent yourself, right? Open to the rewards of this change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So it's like coming out of your little cocoons, right? With this global ascension. I feel like some of you might see a moth. I mean, I know we're stepping into spring, but I don't. There's something about a moth more than a butterfly. Full moon in Libra, please. The Hermit. The Knight of Cups. The Hangman reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords reversed I think is great because it's like coming out of that energy. You got the Three of Cups. The Hangman reversed, it might be meaning like meaning like you're done being hung up. But I don't think so. To me, it's like you need to change your perspective, but you're not. It's like buying time, being lazy. But the Eight of Swords reversed is good. So I don't know what's happening there. And then you got the Three of Cups, you have the Three of Swords reversed. That's like past energy, past hurt. And you got the Empress. So this is like really going in and with regards of your feelings. You know, the Moon is all about emotion. You have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. And then the Ace of Cups. So I almost feel like you're stopping yourself from something here because this Devil is like, you feel like you're locked in the damn cage, right? But you're not. There's no lock and key. Like you can take yourself out. Where's the self-love? So this is all about feelings, going within, soul searching, seeing the light. Once you're the Hermit, once you go into Hermit mode, you typically should never come out the same way. You should be following your soul, what your soul wants. And the soul does make, you know, very logical decisions and it does make very soulful decisions. But the Hermit is really about your soul. Okay. So at least it's like you're aware that this has to do with, you know, emotions and feelings. This energy right here, the Eight of Swords being reversed again is great. It's like feeling like you're no longer restricted, right? But the Hangman, I almost feel like somebody is purposely, like spirit is holding this person up as if they can't get out of that yet. I don't know if something needs to be revealed here with the Three of Cups because this is about your own happiness, but I don't feel like this is about happiness. I feel like there's too many people's opinions or judgment because here it's just like one cup, you're looking at it, you're doing the right thing, solo, right? So in order to get yourself out of this mindset, I almost feel like spirit's hanging you up here because there's too many people's opinions. I don't even want to say people, it is too many people's opinions. And then you do have the Empress here with the Three of Swords reversed. So something like still holding on to the past that needs to like see you later, Gator, because the Eight of Pentacles reversed is like, it's not working out. So it's like the same old fucking song and dance. Spirit is hanging up this energy. So that's a good thing. And that's not you. I don't think this energy can see the beauty in a situation quite yet because this is all about a rebirth, which is having to go within and really do the work. Justice. Well, there we go. So they're purposely getting hung up by karmic energy, the universe, Page of Cups, because it's like, it's very unrealistic. This dude's talking to a fucking fish right now. That's not even living in the water, right? It's a very unrealistic situation here. So, and this person is not even allowed out of a situation yet until they, you know, get in tune with themselves. See, this was like my favorite Lovers card because this isn't about somebody else. This is like reflecting, going within. the shadow side of you, looking in the mirror, affirmations, being positive. This card also talks about do not even think about stepping into another relationship until you evaluate your own shit, you know? And right now, that person, like, how can they evaluate anything when they're talking to a fucking fish? So, again, it's very illusionary energy. So, they're not going to let that wheel shift until, yeah, it's the end of like the shadow side or something. So, you might be working with energy for the next couple weeks of immaturity, like because it's karmic. The universe is holding this energy up because they're not doing the right thing. Like, and that's not whatever this is, the past, whatever it is not working. Like, things are crumbling. Like, I feel the tower around here. Like, it's just not a good scenario over here with the Empress. Don't ask me why. There's something about this Empress vibe. This is the Empress where I typically always look at the Empress as, with us in the last couple of years, it's not really us, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like a mother. It's a different type of influence. But when I did get this particular deck, it was like, yay, it's about time. Like, and then it's like, it's not. There's one thing to hold yourself in high standards, but my spirituals, I know a lot of readers will be like, the Empress is the best card, and yeah, you hold yourself in high standards. My spirituals on my channel are the High Priestess. Okay? We don't live in 3D with the Empress here. This Empress has never been a true Empress. And that's just the way it is with, and for, I guess I need to explain that to my newbies or cross watchers, because we come in as the High Priestess, and when we show up, we show up. And lately we haven't been showing up like that, except for like the High Priestess and the Silverback. But that's to just like bring a point. But we don't always show up like that. We don't want to show up surrounded in this energy. So it's a good thing. Tell me about this Empress energy. Because this is like past. It's not working out. Someone could be looking at you as an Empress, but I don't even know if I'd want somebody looking at me as an Empress, because that's like looking at me like a slave or something. Like I can do that, or like I don't fucking know. It's a weird feeling, and not because that woman is African American. It's because like I just feel like that's somebody who thinks like you can solve all their fucking problems, or it's just very unrealistic. So we got the signs, new direction, and mask. So if that was you, you wouldn't be wearing a mask. So that's energy around somebody else keeping something from somebody. Yeah, see, mask, pride and ego, dark night of the soul. This is why they're being held up. Because it's being kept from that energy. That's not like her being like, oh, I had enough, I'm going in a new direction. And it's certainly not fucking you, because like I said, you wouldn't be wearing a mask, and you wouldn't be letting pride or ego get in your fucking way. If the Empress right now was representing the High Priestess, that would not be there. The High Priestess does not make decisions. Like, it's not a thing. Yeah, see, it's like the King of Swords and the Queen of Pence reversed. Like, there's no effort here. It's not working out. It's a very cold energy. You have a masculine going in a new direction, but lying about something. But I also feel like this masculine is going in a new direction because this energy is not giving, which is the wrong reason to go in a new direction. I mean, it's a right reason, realistically, if that's where it stemmed from, but that's not where it stems from. So this is some bitch sitting pretty. And you have a masculine here that is kind of being cold, going in a new direction. She might be seeing the signs, or he's just seeing the signs. This is almost like an awakening, but this awakening is put on hold because this energy is not doing what's necessary. So karma is now playing out in the next couple weeks. And usually the full moon energy doesn't last that long. But in this case, it is. So until this energy does something right, which is pulling me to like, see, like cycles. They're playing mute. Until this energy has integrity, that's what it's pulling me to. You're dealing with somebody who has no integrity, doesn't even stand up for themselves, and moral. Like it's like, and I don't know. There must be some type of money maker if the Empress is sitting pretty. And if they're not a money maker, they just spoil somebody. Like they put somebody on a pedestal, and it's like, for fucking what? For what? She had your children. She makes you money. She, whatever she does, you know what I mean? But it really is like, for what? Tell me about this Three of Cups. Fifth dimension, Three of Cups. You, on a whole nother note, you could be celebrating on the fifth dimension. But we got the divine masculine right now with separation. So in more like the mundane world, there's too many people. They are not in the fifth dimension. They're stuck on planet Earth, and they're not on any other dimension. I don't know if they think they're hanging out with you in dreams. Separation, divine feminine. I don't know if they think they're calling you in. I don't know if this is a jealousy thing on their end. What is this fifth dimension? All I know is it's not the normal, I feel like the tower should have been there. It's not the normal, like, Seven of Pence reverse. Like, yes, it's not working out with the Four of Cups. Like, whatever they're trying to do right now, and I honestly don't know what the fuck it is. It can't be good because the universe is putting a halt to it. They wouldn't get the privilege to be in the fifth dimension. So I don't know what that energy is trying to do, but it's not going to work. I don't even want to get stuck on that. I don't know if it's like silly little fucking love spells, stupid shit. Oh, I can't believe this is happening. As they're like drinking away their fucking sorrows, focused on the fucking past. The Three of Cups. There's the Three of Cups. Focused on shit you shouldn't be fucking focused on. You want something real? Put the fucking drink down and turn your fucking head. This person no way believes in magic. Because that's not somebody like, that's a missed opportunity. That's not even, you don't get a chance in this situation right now. Because no high priestess is going to be like, turn around and notice me. It's not a fucking thing. So I don't know if it's like a guide, an angel, a dead family member, somebody looking out for them. Like, just look in one cup, dude. Stop looking in three. Like, someone just could be looking at you as like a good time. You know, and it's like, that's no. Ick. Like, very immature energy here. You know, and letting their ego get in the way tempted to go in a new direction, being really cold about a situation, doesn't want to change, doesn't want to transform something, keeps coming up with excuses, knowing they should be going in a new direction. If they are, it's like secretly. But if you notice this, it's like smoke coming out of it. It's like trying to cut something through a fucking sword. But like there's something about that where it's like someone, how somebody stares at you, they try to trick you with their eyes, they try to manipulate with their eyes or something, you know, it's like still trying to do something with not good intentions. It's almost like somebody needs to cut the ties with an Empress energy. And if they're trying, they're not really trying. They are trying to get past like the pain, but like it's just very ass backwards, guys. So spirit is holding this situation up until somebody does the right thing and breaks free and follows their soul. So this is a hit or miss. Bound. Yeah, with the 8 of Pence, like feeling bound and stuck, but it's like no one's putting effort into fucking nothing. Nothing's fucking working out. But again, you still have this chance to reinvent yourself. And this is all about reinvention too. All this person has to do is take action. But right now they're letting the fucking ego get in the way. And like I said, not looking at themselves in the fucking mirror like they're supposed to. Right? So this energy is just going to sit here and just be like, you know. But until they become this king, and they choose, you know, their happiness and shit like that, then shit's just gonna get worse and worse. So I know that seems like a cheesy little full moon reading, but like I'm not getting into this mundane shit. I'm not. It's not worth it. This energy should not even, you know, be on my board like that. I'm not here to entertain this shit. You want a new story? Go find it from a different reader. And that's not me being an asshole. That's a given that energy was going to fucking come out. But we got too many people in the picture caring about too many other people's opinions, what direction they're going to fucking grow. And all you got to do is actually go within and figure out what the fuck you want in life. You know what I mean? Like you can reinvent yourself. You can be a brand new person. Like you can have this, you can have that. Like love is really what it comes down to at the end of the day. And that's why the hermit's there. Like, what does your fucking soul want? Are you going to make a decision based on emotions, based on what you love, based on how you want to live your life, based on this? Or are you going to continuously let the past and other people's opinions get in the way? So I don't know if you were dealing with a person that just thought they could play with you and keep you on the side burner, keep you in the fucking backseat, keep you exactly where they fucking wanted you. Like this energy needs to snap the fuck out of it and realize like what needs to be done next in order to move forward. This is the type of energy that doesn't want to recognize that a new step needs to be taken in a new direction in order to have what they want. Like I said, like there's no crossroads. There's no gray area. Like I said in the other reading the other day, one of the readings, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you have to make a move. Like you're in a karmic situation. You need to find yourself out of it. If you're going to sit around and be like, oh, I don't know how to do it, or I feel stuck and I can't, like, that's your own shit to figure out. It's nobody else's job. So I don't know if somebody still takes care of them, still caters to them, still talks to them, still makes them feel worthy, instead of just being like putting the fucking foot down like a high priestess would and say, wake the fuck up. Because spirit's like, if you don't snap out of this, you're fucked. That's what this is. You know, is somebody who still thinks they can like play the way they used to play, or like they can't do that with you. But there's still somebody in their life that entertains their bullshit because they don't want to argue with them or cause, like, it's just until they realize that that person is actually physically dragging down their next steps, the moves are not even going to be allowed to be made. This energy wants to move. They want to start fresh, but they're not doing what it takes, and they're still holding back. They're not telling the fucking truth. They might be starting to talk about it, but what the fuck who cares? Talk is cheap. That's where this energy's at. Talk is fucking cheap, motherfucker. Talk is cheap. Nobody gives a fuck. Because you're breathing out bullshit right now anyway. This energy is just preventing what really needs to fucking go down. In order to move forward, the next step realistically needs to be taken. And they want to use excuses like, I'll do it when I'm ready. Well, motherfucker, you ain't gonna be ready. You've been saying that since fucking BC. Go hang out in fucking BC again. All by your fucking self, dude. The problem is, there's still somebody there like, LOL. Like, it's like they don't even want to entertain that shit, but they feel like they have to entertain that shit. And then you got somebody else that's putting their fucking foot down, like you. You know, and until they fucking figure that shit out, not your fucking job. You're not dealing with a fucking idiot. You're dealing with somebody who likes to play dumb. They want you to fucking save them. You're not going to save them. They're so used to the other person that they're still connected to, saving them, making them feel worthy. Because they don't have the fucking balls to put them where you fucking put them. This person has pussyfooted around their fucking karma for years. They just want to put you in the fucking back seat. This is like the little kid that spits their binky out or just tosses shit off their fucking high chair, thinking it's funny you keep picking it up. The fuck? Go hit up the Empress. Go hit up the one that you still, for some reason, thinks she can fucking sit pretty with you. Go have that the rest of your life. Half-ass fucking love. Half-ass this, half-ass that. She will say what the fuck she wants to say because she's sitting pretty. So she's kosher. Haha, LOL. LOL. How fucking lame are you? And especially, like, I've had people come at me and I'll say something so serious in a text, LOL. Which, like, that just shows me instantly the lack of your fucking maturity. LOL? Really? Watch out for fucking Slim Shady. That's gonna want to come in the next couple weeks. That's all I gotta say. For realsies. Fuck that shit. That's why I only read 25 minutes on a fucking full moon reading. Because you're dealing with somebody who still fucking thinks they can fucking Joe Schmo. I just got an image of that cowboy again with the fucking cowboy Levi fucking jeans, Wrangler jeans, the fucking hat. Like, howdy. Who the fuck do you think you are? Ugh. I'd rather hang out with peasants. So I don't know what century we're in now. I'd rather hang out with the bums and shoot the shit for the day than to stand next to you and listen to you talk about your shit that doesn't fucking matter. It's irrelevant. You're talking about needless shit. You ain't talking about anything that is going to get you anywhere. I'll do it when I'm ready. How many times have you heard that from somebody? Okay, you do that. In the meantime, go talk to this bitch who keeps you entertained. Because the high priestess got no fucking time for that shit. You just make yourself look stupider and stupider and stupider. And stupider and stupider and stupider. That's what you fucking look like. You look like a fucking idiot. I don't know how my spirituals even relate to this anymore. Now we're just really getting a big eye-opening on how average people fucking live. And you're probably dealing with somebody that's like, I'm not the average bear. No, motherfucker, you are the average bear. Go find yourself an average woman. Because the high priestess is nobody fucking average. So if you want to keep pulling needless shit and trying to be part of somebody's fucking world, but yet you don't want to do the right thing to put yourself there, we're not entertaining that. And eventually it's going to get blocked. So if this person comes in even stupider than before, Oh my God. God save them. Because it's not your fucking job anymore. All they got to do is start living their life again. This is somebody that just comes up with excuse after excuse. Like, this person can no longer buy time. There is no room for gray area. I'll do it when I'm ready. Motherfucker, you were ready years ago. You just didn't do it. How do I keep this energy in my circle? How do I keep this energy, yada yada? Well, it's not going to be by your old tactics, because apparently that's what you're trying again. Spirit's not even going to let you get through. It's a universal stop. Ain't nobody want to talk to that. Nobody wants to fucking entertain that. We don't care how far you can fucking throw a football. We don't care how fucking hard you're swinging the fucking bat. Because every ball you fucking hit is way out in the fucking outfield. You're not getting fucking points for any of that shit. So I don't fucking know. Anywho, I got a fucking dentist appointment. And then I'll be back. And I think we're going to do Earth next. Okay? So, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I know, gross.